The face of defeat. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is DavidC9 and we're back playing Zenless on Zero for who knows how long. Because life keeps lifing. I did sleep. It feels like I didn't though. Whatever that means. Didn't understand yet. Is that a single player or another gacha by Miyoya? Both? Aren't most gachas single player? Maybe not most. I don't even know. What was the bottom line? Yeah.
一息ついて力を蓄えることも大切です。
But yeah, it is a gacha game. But that's all single player. Well, I spend zero amounts of money. But I can spend copious amounts, yes. If I want to. If I had it to spend. I could. I wouldn't. But I could. I don't think they do things that are not gacha games. I mean, that's the thing. You can play Genshin without paying attention to the gacha stuff, right? Look at me pulling. It's so thrilling. I really care. I got a new guy. Holy shit. Being very lucky here. Shame I don't care about this at all. Where did I want to go? Ah, here. Thing is, you still need internet connection, you still need to use the gacha mechanic to be able to progress the games. Characters make it easier. Just want an offline single player experience without the gacha bullshit, with the same artistic direction as Genshin. Have you tried the like the Atelier series or something like that? You never heard of it, Atelier. Maybe you're not understanding what I'm saying. Like this? Oh, okay. That's surprising.
今行くと決めなきゃ何も始まらないでしょ。
Yeah, so this is full single player.
秘密の隠れ家を作るよ。どうやって隠れ家が出来上がっていくのか興味は湧いたかも。
助けを求める女の子を守って戦うか。
私もみんなと冒険に。
本書は未練の遺言なり。
これはお前たちの故郷を救うためだ。これが私の第一歩なんだ。大丈夫、ライザはちゃんとできる。僕だって変わったつもりだからね。
言ったろ、仲間だって。
これが異界への門。またこの空をみんなで見上げようね。さあ出発よ。やっ、もう一度。いいの？できそうな予感？成功しバッチリ。いくよ。
行くぞ。
いろいろ降ってこい。
Okay.
とうとうここまで来た。
I mean, you could have heard of it, even if you haven't played it.
ここで終わらせよう。何もかも。この戦いはなんてことない当たり前のものを守る私たちだけの戦い。ライザのアトリエ、常闇の女王と秘密の隠れ家。
I think the new Tales is also very... Oh, this free stuff. The new Tales is also very, very open world-ish. By the way, these games are getting a re-release. Like, Atelier Ryza DX with 2 and 3. I think you'll be able, like, if that's something that you are interested in, you'll be able to buy these 3 probably in a bundle. And it should be soon? Oh, November. Oh, boy. I thought it was earlier. But, I think the most recent one is also... Is it here? Yumiya? Come on, PlayStation. Oh, there's the right one. It does have a physical edition, yes. Like, I think this is the most recent one, Atelier Yumiya. Ryza is more well known. But this is the most recent one, and if you want something like... If you want something that's similar to Genshin, but single player, I think this one is the one to go with.
これ以上錬金術に罪を重ねさせないためにも
できると思っているのか。
行こう。
Also, the Atelier series has a really in-depth crafting system, as always.
私のとっておき。正しいことって一つじゃないのよ。どうか。
Yeah, this is a really long-running series, since the PlayStation 1 days.
任せたぞ。
はい。
Yeah, just letting you know it's really storied. So, this is a really, really, like, cult game. You can even, like, there's a remake of the first one. I wouldn't recommend you play this, because it's a remake of the first one. But, yeah, it used to look more like this. But in simpler graphics. They remade it to look retro, but still a remake. That's just a curiosity thing. Play Tales of Symphonia on Switch, that should be an issue. No, but I would go with Yumiya. Atelier Yumiya. Or Ryza DX when it launches. It's coming in November. So Yumiya probably the best choice for you. Demo. There's a demo. You can try the demo. This is always good. Less risk of spending your money and not liking the game. What was I doing? I see two things. This is really useful. I haven't really looked at how the map changed. Well, it didn't really change since there was no map before. I haven't really looked at how the map was. You see Bernice playing with two dogs when you pass by and feel the need to greet her. Hey too, I suddenly discovered something terrifying. Wanna know what it is? Tell me more. These dogs could have been employees in the past. Just ask them if they used to be employees. I bet 95% of them would say no. I asked, do you want to give it a try? 95% is a pretty conservative number. I noticed that there are fewer employees around here recently. Could some of them have chosen to become real dogs? Maybe they were just laid off. Your guess is just as terrifying. You chat about work and dogs with Bernice. The dogs seem to like Bernice, but she doesn't seem that enthusiastic about them. I get to choose whether I become a dog or remain as myself. Very important. Why is Bernice such a crazy person? Speaking of Bernice, I do like walking around playing as her. In a sec, I'm going to open a PS4 gamepad, see if I can solve stick drift. Uh-oh. You don't think I wouldn't dare to make a move here? What are you doing? Mind your own business, Missy, unless you want to wake up missing an arm or a leg. Wait, this has nothing to do with her. Threatening me? Just so you know, I've got friends in the public security. Just wait, we'll be watching you. Once you step foot into Port Elpis, you won't escape the grasp of Black Anchor. With that, the Black Anchor thug mutters a final threat, spits dramatically toward the sea, and swaggers off like he owns the place. Alas, never thought I'd run into you here. Normally, I'd be giving you some commission, but today's a special case. Honestly, you didn't need to get involved in this mess. Your business is my business. Thank you. If you hadn't shown up, you wouldn't have backed off so easily. But now it seems you've gotten yourself tangled up with a Black Anchor. What kind of gang is that? This is a long story, and I bear some responsibility for it. Recently I subcontracted a commission. My clients needed assistance finding Bang Boom merchants somewhere in the hollow of Port Elpis. I thought it would be an easy task, but halfway through, my proxy bailed on the mission and came back. She said the client's behavior after finding a Bang Boom merchant scared her. What did the clients do? They attacked the Bang Boom merchant, tearing it apart. In her words, it was like they were silencing it. She panicked and did what tips for rookie proxy suggested. She deleted all of the Bang Boom merchants' location on the map, replaced them with regular escape routes, and then fled the hollow when they weren't looking. And then, well, you saw what happened. The clients were furious. After the proxy blocked them, they came after me instead. That's when I realized these weren't ordinary clients. They were from the Black Anchor. The gang wanted me to lure the proxy back out with some excuse, but there's no way I'd agree. My proxy did the right thing. This whole mess is over for her. Whatever comes next, I'll deal with it. It's my responsibility since I subcontracted the commission. Threatening innocent citizens. Unforgivable. This is on me. I should have seen through their act. If I'd known the clients of this commission were tied to a gang like that, I would have never taken it, let alone passed it on to the rookie. Anyway, whether it's apologizing or compensating, I'll handle whatever comes next on my own. I don't want to drag anyone else into this, including you. But judging by that guy's attitude, the Black Anchor isn't after money. They're after something else. What on earth do they want from Bang Boom merchants? If it comes down to it, I'll report this to the public security. It might mean I can't do this work anymore, but as tips for rookie proxies says, people's safety comes first. For now, though, it hasn't come to that yet. I'll start by looking for a new place to live, somewhere safer, quieter, and ideally patrolled regularly by public security officers. I'm on 6th Street. Great idea, that way I'll get to see you more often too. No time to waste. I'll head there now and look around for rental listings. Can you help me decide? No problem, I'll be your tour guide. Great, here's today's commission. Help Venus find a rental on 6th Street. Reward, a daily coffee treat from a big sis. So together with Venus, you head to 6th Street. Okay. "302? Oh, I know. It was just listed recently. I live downstairs in 202, and I've been in this neighborhood for years. I'm telling you, this building has the best vibes on the whole street. Everyone's like family here, helping each other out. You won't regret renting here. Want to see a place? I know the guy in 302 well. I can give him a call. It's no trouble at all." "Thank you, Granny. You're so kind, but I can handle it myself." "Oh, don't mention it. It's rare to see such a polite young lady like you these days. Sweet and pretty. By the way, my third son happens to be about your age. Are you living alone?" "Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm just curious since we might be neighbors in the future." "Not exactly alone. I've got 3 kids with me." "What? You have 3 kids? Maybe you'd better make the call yourself. I seem to have misplaced my phone." "What? You got 3 kids?" "Yep, Pika, Mochi, and Empire. They live with me." "Are they people's names?" "They're pets. Pika is a big dog I adopted from a shelter. Mochi is a little kitten Pika found, and Empire is an injured parrot Mochi spotted on the windowsill. They're all pros at picking up strays." "Ah, so they're pets. That's wonderful. My third son loves animals too. Oh, look, I found my phone. Let me help you." "Oh, no need. The landlord of 302 messaged me. He's out of town until tomorrow. I'll go check out some other places first. Thank you, Granny." "Alright, that works too. Take your time and look around. Once you've seen everywhere else, you'll realize our building is best." "This street has another person with a rental listing. He just messaged, saying he's waiting for us near the coffee shop. Let's go check it out." So since the first landlord is not available, Venus and you decide to head over to check the second listing. "Hello, I'd like to ask..." "First floor, 49 square meters, 1 bedroom, 1 living room with a terrace, only available for 2 months. Rent is 200,000 ennies per month. Don't ask about anything else." So straightforward. Only 200,000 ennies? There are 2 conditions. First, you're not allowed on the second floor. Second, every night at 10 p.m. you must open the terrace door and wait for this cat to come back before closing it. It will go to the second floor on its own. Can I see the place first? No, I've said everything that needs to be said. Don't ask anything else. If you agree, we'll handle the paperwork. If not, leave. This place seems suspicious. The price is tempting, but if I can't even see the place, I wouldn't dare to sign a lease. It's getting late. Let's call it a day. Tomorrow I'll check out that 302 myself. What a pity. I was really hoping to rent a first floor place with a terrace. My cat loves sunbathing. Speaking of which, this cat looks just like mine, only a bigger version of Mochi. Wait, you have a cat? How old is it? What's its coat pattern, male or female? A less than a year old, female. As for the pattern, it looks a lot like this one. Why do you ask? Want to see the place? I can show you around right now. I guarantee you'll love it. Feel free to ask me anything. This cat is mine. His name is L. But folks around here call him Cookie. It doesn't matter. He loves hanging out around 6th Street, but always comes back through the terrace at bedtime to go upstairs. Your cat's a tabby too? A little female one? Perfect. Our cats will definitely become friends. Oh, so Cookie isn't a stray after all. And may I ask? Of course, you can go upstairs too, no problem. Bring your little kitty up as well. What's her name, Mochi? Give me 2 hours and I'll clear out the second floor for them. It can be their dedicated room. Bond sweetly and have a litter of little L's and little Mochis. Wait, I can see you're a huge cat lover too, but you must be great at taking care of cats. You're definitely better than me, so I'll need to trouble you to look after Elle a bit more. For that I'll cut the rent in half. 100,000 annies. Consider it compensation for your efforts over the next 2 months. But 50,000 annies. Wait, does every butt grant a discount? No, I meant to say, besides the cat, I also have a big dog and a parrot. And they live on the second floor too? Parrot, no problem. Big dog, throw it out. What? Throw it out? No way, absolutely not. My dog, my cat, and my parrot are family. We have to live together. I'll waive the rent entirely and throw in 500,000 annies if you get rid of the dog. 500,000 annies? No, this isn't about money. Some things can't be bought with money. You're too naive. You only think that because you haven't heard the right price. No, this is something we'll never agree on. I'm not looking for a place to save money. I just want a stable home for myself and my little ones. My little ones, not one of them, can be left behind. Then why not come see my place? A strange female voice abruptly joins the conversation. I have the perfect place for you. It's pet-friendly, affordable, and ready for move-in. It's on 6th Street too. Are you the landlord? That's right, but it's still being tidied up, so I can't show it to you yet. It should be ready by midnight. What do you think? Come by tonight and check it out. The sooner you rent, the sooner you can relax. At midnight? That seems like a bad time. I could just come tomorrow instead. Oh, it's no bother. I live alone, and once I've tidied up, the place will be completely vacant. I want to rent it out quickly, too. My place is excellent. If you wait until tomorrow, someone else might snatch it up. Alright, it's a deal. Tonight, around midnight, let's meet at the corner near this coffee shop. I'll take you to see the house. What do you think? I'll come with you. No, we shouldn't. None of us should go. Good, honestly, I'd feel uneasy going alone, but with you, I'll feel much safer. Great, I'm Lana. Don't worry, my place is perfect for a young lady like you. You'll fall in love at first sight and sign the lease on the spot. With that, Lana waves her hand and swiftly leaves. This is very sus. Lana said to come back around midnight. Is she really tidying up until that late? I usually stay up pretty late anyway, but it's still kind of you to come with me for this midnight trip. Won't it mess up your rest? I remember you always try to get enough sleep every day. It's fine, I'll just sleep in tomorrow. Thanks, I hope I can settle this quickly. Oh, I can see the outfits. Why the hat? Oh, the hairpin is different. Why the hat? At the agreed meeting place, you wait for a while, but Venus never shows up. Just then, an unexpected figure appears. So, it's just you here after all. What's wrong? Have you heard of the Black Anchor? Fine, I got the answer from your reaction. I had a feeling that the woman who suddenly joined the conversation earlier seemed familiar, so I looked into her. Turns out, she's the second in command of the Black Anchor. I don't know why you've gotten entangled with such a low-life gang, but you must realize now that your friend is probably in danger. Oh no, now she's... Try contacting her, or search the nearby area. If you still can't find her by tomorrow, I suggest you go to public security and report it. Lena said you'd already arrived. How come I didn't see you? Honestly, what's this on the ground? A cufflink lies on the ground, gleaming conspicuously under the street lamp. This could be Venus's. Keep looking ahead. Wait, sis, a mobile phone lies on the ground. The screen frozen on an unfinished private message. It's Venus's phone. She must be just ahead. Hope I can catch up. Lena, so you're with them. I didn't think the Black Anchor would extend their reach to 6th Street. This is expected of our second in command. Even I wouldn't dare to do this. Idiot, you think I want this? The big boss is running out of patience. There's a terrifying public security officer chasing us down. They are nearly onto our hideout. If we don't clean this up tonight, we'll be spending the rest of our lives behind bars. So sorry, Missy, the Black Anchor doesn't leave things for tomorrow. One way or another, we're getting the information we need tonight. Now, spill it. Where's the proxy hiding? Confess, unless you want to wake up missing an arm or a leg. Don't repeat that cliché, I wouldn't be that crude. At most I'll leave you missing a few fingers. You wouldn't want to be stuck sending voice messages for the rest of your life, would you? Nah. Venus! It's you. How did you... Oh my, isn't this the young lady from earlier today? Here to play the heroine? I've already contacted the public security officer. Whatever you have to say, save it for the precinct. Public security? Oh, I'm so scared. Are you scared, Giraffe? Not in the slightest. By the time they show up, you'll already be tied to cement barrels at the bottom of Port Helpus. 2 against 2. There's a chance. For now, just grab Venus and run. Trying to escape? Where to? The tumbleweed clings to the heartfelt crimson thread, ready to roam to any place beyond one's sight. With your scrawny builds, you think you can resist? Even if the public security officers show up tonight, I'll knock them flat and toss them into a garbage heap. Just wait, Missy. What you have in your hand, isn't that the phone we're looking for? It was secretly dropped on the ground by Venus, wasn't it? It's alright if you don't want to admit it. Just send the message and lure the proxy back out. That will suffice. No, wait, we can't let them take the phone. One of the Black Anchor thugs, quick on his feet, lunges forward and snatches the phone away. Get it back. Look, Brett, who gave you the guts? Need a beating, huh? Careful! The thug lifts his leg and aims a powerful kick. Just as the attack is about to land, Venus steps in to shield you. Huh? Look at you, acting tough when you can't even protect yourself. How does a kick to the stomach feel, huh? Should have handed over the phone earlier to avoid all of this. How dare you? Wait, I'm fine, don't. Your safety is what matters. Alright, the message is sent. The person's been lured out and these two are useless now. Let's go. What about them? Beat them up. You've been getting scolded by the big boss a lot lately, right? Here's your chance to let off some steam. Listen up, you two. No matter how capable or well-connected you might be in these dark, silent alleys late at night, it's the Black Anchor that calls the shots. Help! Is anyone here? Venus seems to have made up her mind. She steps forward, calling out for help as loud as she can. This only enrages the thugs further. You're courting death. The thugs raise their fists, charging forward. Ah! A painful scream echoes, not from you, but from the other side. In a flash, a shadow barely half a body's size darts through the dark spaces where the street lights can't reach. Another thug lets out a shriek as he falls to the ground. It's you! The terrifying public security officer the big boss warned us about! At the female thug's exclamation, the remaining thugs rush forward. Their wild, disorganized attacks fail to land a single hit on the shadow. One by one the enemies fall, leaving only the leader. Desperate, he lashes out at the shadow with punches and kicks. I'll take you down with me. Bring it on. Raging Sharkstorm Fist. The thug leader collapses with a thud. Under the streetlight, the shadow lands lightly, revealing a figure both familiar and unexpected. It is Kami North. Lols. Long time no see, Belle. You've been a big help, mate. By now I've gotten used to running into you during investigations. Every time it ends with you lending me a hand. This time being able to return the favor makes me really happy. I've been investigating the assault on the Bamboo merchants at the Port Helpis Hollow, and the trail led me to this Black Anchor. While tracking some of their core members, I stumbled upon news that they were heading to 6th Street to corner someone. Just in time. About the Black Anchor, you proceed to recount the events to Kami North. You see now, the targeted Bamboo merchants, the unwitting proxy guide. The clues are coming together, but a motive remains unclear. Why go to such lengths to attack Bamboo merchants? Maybe we can get something useful from this arrogant thug. Let's take a look. It's Raging Shark. Kami North calls him an arrogant thug, and he's currently just a pitiful thug lying in pain amidst a pile of garbage. Search him. What's that? Looks like an important note. Elimination list. What a terrifying title. But the items on the list looks weird. 5 kilos of fat, carrot sprout, Jake who doesn't bathe, Bamboo 316. Bo pushes others to drink tea milk. What does this list maker want to eliminate exactly? The note contains details of Black Anchor's recent targets. It might provide a lot of useful information. Let's interrogate this guy about it. Before questioning, give him a kick. What? No, don't hit me anymore. I didn't know Bamboo punches hurt this much. I promise. I'll never pick on Bamboo again. Does carrot sprout mean? That's... Spit it out. Okay, don't raise your hand. It's the proxy, the new apprentice who's handling our commission. Are you planning to kill her? It's the boss's orders. I don't want to do this. The boss said once we're finished destroying all the Bamboo, we should tie her up and leave her to die in the hollow. You see, so your boss is a top threat, both to people and to the Bamboo. What does unshowered Jake mean? Yeah, literally, I've got a companion named Jake, and he hasn't bathed for days. He stinks and still insists on coming over to discuss some two-person combo kicks with me. I've added him to the list. One day I'll dunk him in Port Elpis and make him take a proper bath. What does Bamboo 316 mean? With Bamboo merchants, the boss wants us to sabotage. The boss told us to focus on destroying their video storage modules. There's 16 Bamboo merchants in the hollow of Port Elpis, and we can't spare a single one. Without the proxy's help, we can hardly find any. I've got all the info I need. Let me share what I've uncovered next. The Black Anchor has recently been involved in several significant unidentified transactions, all conducted within the Holo. I was able to obtain the transaction dates, but the details and participants remain highly classified. After the ambush on the Bamboo Merchants, all subsequent transactions listed in the records were cancelled. This suggests a direct connection between the transactions and the ambush. The Bamboo Merchants recorded their activities on video, and it's likely they witnessed the transaction scene in the Holo. If this footage were to be made public, it would lead to a major scandal. Hey, Melty. To raise this evidence, the Black Anchor initiated a widespread operation within the Holo to eliminate all the Bamboo Merchants. You're right about everything. The boss originally had us track down a specific Bamboo Merchant, but the Holo was too complicated and we lost him. So we had no choice but to hire someone to target all the Bamboo Merchants. Though we couldn't hire anyone well known, we had to disguise ourselves and go after newcomers because unknown newcomers are easier for you to kill, right? You probably planned from the beginning to eliminate every Bamboo Merchant and take out that newcomer right there in the Holo. How ruthless. I don't know what the business of the day is. Hello, Hooven. How are you feeling? Hello, Cyan. Feeling a little better? How is your mom? Yeah. It takes time, but I'm happy that at least you are doing a little better. Is there a business of the day? You see the Fugue cosplay? By the English VA? I don't think so. I don't follow the English VAs. Didn't show up for me at least. No. It wasn't me. It was all the boss's order. That proxy ran off halfway through. We thought she must have discovered the video from the Bamboo Merchant, so we tried to lure her back out. Yikum? Ah? Tell me, where's the boss? Don't hit me, please. The coordinates are on the back of the note. The boss has been there recently. It really is the coordinates of a Holo. Looks like that's the Black Anchor's hideout. Time to wipe them out. If it's in the Holo, I'll help too. Fine, I'll make them pay tenfold for what they did to Bamboo Merchants. Pay tenfold? Is it the debt collector's ghost? Just then, Garant's voice echoes in the distance. Kaminor pricks up his ears, instantly alert, and shifts into a retreat-ready stance. That's a public security officer on night patrol nearby. Even if I hadn't stepped in, he probably would have saved you anyway. Well, I'll be leaving. Call me when it's time to act. This time, I'm in top form and ready to fight alongside you in the Holo. With that, Coming North stretches out his little hand, leaps into the darkness, and vanishes. Okay. I'm back. I didn't get rid of 100% of the stick drift, but it's much better compared to what it was before. Okay, okay. You said it was a PS4 controller, right? I've never had it on PS4, but my dad has gotten it twice on PS5.
Yo, プロキシ。何か困りごとか？
Strict tip and buttons dying out all of a sudden is a problem on PS4 controllers? Huh. Buttons just dying? Yeah, no, I never heard of that. But seriously, my PS4 controller is extremely worn. Extremely worn. Like the analog sticks. Basically, the rubber is all gone. And it's just a plastic underneath it. But it's still, like, pitch perfect. This is the motherboard. Is there a motherboard on a controller? Yeah, the usual. I mean, things are flimsy. I guess I was just lucky with mine. Actually, this is much better for exploring now. PS4 controllers feel cheaper than the PS5 controllers, but PS5 controllers have stick drift, which didn't happen to me on PS4. I agree. They do feel cheaper, but I think they are more resilient. Listen, we cannot fail. Very soon the Black Shark will set sail for the Gloom continent, and you must be by the boss's side at all times. Understood. In this succession war, the boss could be targeted by rival factions at any moment. I'll put my life on the line to protect it. I see you are as determined as I am. There are plenty of strange bamboo on this ship. I wonder if my visual module is bugging out, but I thought I saw some bamboo wielding supernatural powers. I don't know what that is. Hall effect sticks. Aren't you older than Cyan, Melty? If that's the case, then I must be with the boss at all times too. Let's return to the ship now. Alright, let's go. The ship? Where's the ship? I think it sailed away while we were talking. Oof. So many excuses, Milty. Melty feels younger than me to me. That's because he's always bullshitting. Hall effect controllers use magnets instead of the regular potentiometers, and the PS4 and PS5 standard control that the PS4 and PS5 standard controllers come with. With time, the potentiometers get worn out, giving the from the stick drift. With the Hall effect controllers, that can't happen because there are no potentiometers. Okay. But is that an option though? To have a controller like that? After some intense and exciting rewiring, the bank goes back on its feet. Yes. Thank you, the light from a flashing light's too bright for me after all. I was knocked out after pointing one at my eyes for a while. What are you doing? They said my eyes are bright, so when I passed by the lighthouse, I wondered if I can put my eyes to work and provide a light for the ships. But no light was coming out from my eyes, so I took a flashlight and shone it in my eyes. If I could accumulate enough light in my eyes, maybe they could give off a powerful beam like the lighthouse. That's not how it works. I guess I'll work hard and make more money to get a lighting module for my eyes. Then I'll come back and get a job here at the lighthouse. Good for you. Treachery. Unforgivable treachery. The strange man looks over with vigilance. You immediately release your grip on the coin. So it's you. I'm sorry, I misunderstood your friendly reminder from last time. This coin sure has something wrong with it. I took it and asked a few old veteran pirates about it, but upon closer inspection they all told me, I still remember the last time we met here. You gave me a very vague answer indeed, but it still managed to illustrate my flaws. I never thought your eye would be as good as your elders at such a young age. Truly a humble master hiding in plain sight. All I know is I'm still completely in the dark here. I understand this is the part where you tell me that opinions vary on clues about the treasure island. Some are true, some are false, but there is no concrete answer. Those who claim to know anything are clearly harboring their own intentions. That's why you're a veteran, I totally understand. You want to teach me a lesson, so you're keeping me in the dark, and we're going to explore our way to the treasure island 1 league at a time. This coin, it might be a counterfeit, but it still looks pretty cool. I'm gonna give it to you. Next time we meet, I'll definitely be bringing back the real treasure to share with you. What is it? They're not first party in most cases, but they are becoming more popular. Eventually, we'll see companies making partnerships with Sony and Microsoft to bring official controllers with Hall effect thumbsticks. Till then, third-party controllers with Hall effect sticks are better than nothing. So even like those expensive controller, is this a more expensive option? Even the Pulse or the Edge or whatever it's called is not like that. They're more expensive because it's a novelty. They are new on the market. So even the Edge controller is not one of those options? No? Okay. 8-bit is a brand. Okay, I never heard of that. Oh, it's not compatible. Okay. Ruben plays more on PC though. I can't change the layout of the shortcuts, huh? The manager, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Is this locker still usable? This locker's always been available for use, even if nobody stores anything in it anymore. However, that's kind of the point, and precisely why it's become a fantastic place for stashing mysterious items. Could it be that you're the one stashing mysterious items here? As expected of the store manager who's been working with me on so many mysterious commissions. Correct on the first guess, but I'm not here to store my personal belongings. This is simply part of the service I'm performing for my current master. I'm not at liberty to discuss any further. It feels like there's gotta be something pretty incredible stashed inside there. You can let your imagination run wild, but I guarantee you'll never think of this, no matter what. Don't tell me that what's stored inside the locker is actually... a portal to another world. Despite clearly being wrong, please allow me to rescind everything I said before about your imagination in this locker. It's already several times wilder than I had accounted for. I must report back to my master. I've still got quite a lot of work to do. Good luck today. Why did you say that? what I wanted to say first. Well then, I wish you all the best today. Now, is she maxed out? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I use my controllers wired. They're always plugged in. Like, it's plugged in. I mean, yeah, if yours is getting stick drift, you probably need to think of a replacement soon. Want this coin, do you? There you are. What? I still feel like I don't deserve this. The ship was due into port last night, and I had already scheduled, and made arrangements for. Everything was ship-shape, no chance of a problem. The thing still went belly up there. I can't even handle the tiniest of man-made problems as they crop up. How am I supposed to take care of extreme weather patterns and peak freight season? Everyone would be better off without a klutz bothering them who can't even keep the schedule. Believe in yourself just one more time. Whatever, I still don't think I'm cut out for the pace of this line of work. I'll have to carefully reconsider my choice of career. Maybe it would be better if I was just a travel blogger. The kind who chucks a dart to the map and goes whatever it takes them. As for this coin, seeing as that old sea dog always said, give this to the best dispatch engineer, I've got no business holding onto it. Here, you take it. Or if you give that to me, do whatever you like with it. No questions asked. It's just an HIA commemorative coin anyway. And that's it, give me back my precious battery. What's wrong? I heard that the ocean god statue here rewards honest Pengu. If I toss my battery into the ocean, the god will emerge with the gold one and the silver one and ask you which one you lost. If you answer neither, the sea god gives you all three, gold and silver and your original battery. You threw your battery into the sea? Yep, but instead of the sea god, a nearby sailor fished it out and asked if it was mine. Thought he was the sea god, so I answered truthfully. He didn't give me either of the batteries or return the one I tossed originally. He told me not to toss any batteries again and took mine with him. You can't use a wet battery, can you? I had been holding on to it for half a year. Give it back, I want power. If in the controller with good reviews for health, then the price of the PS4 controller? Oh, that's pretty cool. New? Shit! I was going to get on the ship and set sail, but I fell when I was running. You saved me. Why don't you become my crew? Calm down. Let me ask you, do you know what lies on the other side of the ocean? A new world with tons of sailing bamboo and the great treasure left by the golden bamboo before it was decommissioned. Endless ether batteries. From now on, I'll board this ship, gather my crew, and set off to claim the treasure. I'm destined to be the Bamboo King. This ship belongs to someone else, right? I'll return when I find the endless ether batteries, but you're right, I don't have the key for this vessel. I'll have to recruit the owner of the ship first. Great. No new. They're selling it on Amazon. The thing is, it's brown, the black one is sold out. Yeah, okay, that's why it's cheap. The color of shit. I wouldn't want a brown controller, but I would want to pay less, so that's probably more important.
朝って何かとアクシデントが起こりやすい時間だぷ。清水さんの質問とあれば何でも答えるぷ。機密以外気をつけレイだぷ。
Yeah, of course, of course. I'd probably end up with a brown controller too. Looks like shit, but it's cheaper. I'll take it. Look at this! A familiar coin lies square in the palm of Mitsuhara. Metal things, you can put those in the recycling bin, right? This stuff, though, this beautiful and perfect coin, it's like an unexpected gift. It feels like a real pity to just chuck it out like this. Then again, if I bring it home, you know people are gonna talk trash about it. I mean, I've already got a shell collection, a conch collection, and the feather collection displayed on my desk. Why don't you give me that coin? But really, let me think about it. Compared to my natural collections, jamming a coin in there seems rather artless. Just cannot understand people who collect coins. No, I mean, no offense. It's cool, it's not for me. Sounds like your friend likes this. Well, let me give you this as an apology. Apology for what? I'm so sorry, I need power. Where do you get yours? It's quite simple. There are a lot of people fishing here, but most of the time, even after spending the whole day, they don't catch a single fish. Instead, they always end up pulling some discarded ether battery. They call it the batteries. They call the batteries fish to console themselves, and if you play along, you can score a battery or two for a nice feast. It really happens like that. So the fisherman who was with you earlier got taken away by the public security. What happened there? I'm not sure. He fished up a new and big battery, and I thought it was going to be a feast, so I screamed, "Electrofish! Electrofish!" Then the public security officer came and took him away. Good. When he gets back, let's yell "Electrofish" together. Oh boy. Oh, we're saved. Where's that guy? Did he just run away? Hey, buddy, did you see a blue bamboo sitting in this chair? I didn't see one. You ran away again. We're mortal enemies and we have a score to settle. I wanted to take something back from him, but he said, if you want it, come get it. I came here and he was sitting on a chair, but he knocked me out before negotiations started. I don't know where he went. Anyway, I need to find him and settle this with him. I have no idea what Mom was thinking. What happened? It's a long story. My dad's a sailor who just retired a couple of years ago, just living out his twilight years peacefully at home. A while back, my parents were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, right? And so my dad gifted my mom this coin. He said it was something he accidentally came across while out at sea that he'd always held on to, and that it makes for a memorable souvenir. Well, I never thought I'd see Mom just explode there and then, saying to him, out at sea, all your life you've been obsessed with being out at sea. Well, I can understand why my mom is angry, actually. I mean, my dad spent all his time out at sea even when the old capital fell. He was always traveling back and forth between Port Elpis and the old port, busily shuttling people and materials around. He never had any time to go back home and see what was going on. That's just the way it was. So your mom... Of course not. The whole thing is kind of complicated. When all went down, she was in such a huff that she threw the coin straight at me in front of that and told me to get rid of it as soon as I could. I did as I was told and went straight out, which is when I got a message from Dad saying he was still apologizing and that I had to hold onto the coin somehow. Problem was, it was only when I took out the coin that I discovered the coin Mom threw at me wasn't even the one Dad had given her. Sounds like, was that deliberate or accidental? There's something I never figured out. Anyway, I'm better off not getting caught up in their drama. Anyway, did you want this coin? Seems as though it's a pretty common commemorative coin to me. Why don't I let you have it? Why don't you, indeed? Oh. I have 8 out of 10. Parking lot. What parking lot? Fantasy Resort. Where is this? What is this? Oh, the beach is not in the new region. I thought it was. I was only allowed here because of advanced story stuff, not because I haven't unlocked it yet. Doesn't seem to be anything to do, though. It's all empty. Where are all the people? Master will be here soon. True to her punctual nature, Alice shut up quickly. Oh, buried. Should I double check? What if I end up leaving a trace? It's because it's almost time. My heart's beating a little fast. No, deep breath, Alice. You're not nervous, not at all. Almost time for what? Oh, you scared me. Oh, Bill, it's just you. Thank goodness. I thought Yuzuha showed up early. You appeared without a sound, and my heart almost skipped a beat. Yuzuha was always sneaking around like that, so I thought it had to be her. I meant no blame at all. It's just that I've been a bit on edge lately. I must do better and not let every little thing affect me in ways that could bring shame to the family name. You seem more easily startled than just recently. Being easily startled might just be part of a rabbit tyrann's nature. I've tried to train my reflexes, but progress has been minimal. Anyway, let's put that aside. For now, I've got a more pressing matter to attend to. Hey, wait, if you could just join this plan, we'd have an equal number of people on both sides. Yes, that'll make everything feel way more natural. What plan? It's a bit complicated. Let me think how to explain. Oh, have you seen that post on internet? The one about the ghost ship? It tells the story of a greedy captain and his treasure. That sounds familiar. You've already seen that post? Perfect. Seems it's gotten around more than I thought, and I'm sure you'll catch on to my plan in no time. The post was about a ghost ship. Legend has it that its master was a one-eyed, one-legged captain who killed his entire crew just to keep the treasure for himself. In the end, he sank beneath the waves along with all the treasures on board. However, one day that ship mysteriously resurfaced, beckoning to those bold enough to seek it. But the captain's restless spirit still haunts the deck, driving away any who dare come for his treasure. He can mess with people's minds, turning them into violent thugs who attack anyone else who gets close to the treasure. Sounds creepy. Didn't expect I'd get your recognition on something like this. Truth is, I was the one who wrote that post. So the legend is fake? Yes, everything was part of my plan. From crafting the story, decorating the ship, to hiring the actors. Turns out putting together a proper ghost story takes far more time and effort than I expected. But now everything is finally in place. As for my goal, well, that should be obvious. There's someone among us who is hopelessly drawn to anything tied to ghost stories. You mean Yuzuha? That's right. Ever since I met Yuzuha, I don't think I've ever seen her truly caught off guard. She's always messing with people, and she always gets away with it, making me lose my cool every single time. So I came up with a plan to let Yuzuha know what it feels to get spooked for once. After all, as a time field, I simply refuse to be outdone when it comes to the art of mischief. Where did that sudden competitive streak come from? Of course, to get Yuzuha on board for the treasure hunt, I've planned out everything down to the last detail. From selecting the ship to recruiting the actors, I handled it all myself. I've also worked it out with Manato to make sure nothing could go wrong. However, there was one small snag. Partway through, we're supposed to split up. But counting Manato, there are only 3 of us, and I'm not sure I can convince Yuzuha to let me go off on my own. Thank goodness you're here. Things just got way easier. Now the four of us can naturally split into two groups. Yuzuha and Minato will follow the planned route, while you and I will double check the crew and venue. I know it's all set, but I'd rather not leave it to chance. No problem. I'll help. Thank you so much, Belle. With you here, my racing heart seems to have calmed down a bit, and I can finally breathe. I've hidden the map safely. Mind keeping an eye on things here for a bit while I go meet up with Yuzuha and Minato? We were supposed to come here together, and it's just about time. Okay, see you later. I don't know who these people are. You wait idly on the beach for Alice to return. Thankfully, there aren't many people around, so no one seems curious about the setup she left behind. Just as a passing seagull snatches the last fry from your hand, the Spook Shack trio shows up. Huh? Oh wow, you're here too? What a total coincidence. I mean, seriously, what are the odds, right? Wanna join us? I have never seen these people before, so yeah. It feels like you're a whole different person. No, wow, what a coincidence. Yes. Alice, what's up with you? Your ears are all perked up. And you were talking kind of weird. Are you nervous or something? No way, not at all. I'm definitely not nervous. Just thought the weather's so nice today, Mr. Arnold must have told the maids to hair out the bedding. Relax, I just meant you seemed nervous when you saw Bill. It looks like that's not the reason, huh? Could it be you're hiding something from me? Hide? What? No way! Oops, even the fur on your ears is standing up. Alright, I'll stop teasing you. Alice. You're right, I just need to calm down a little. Breathe in, out. It's just, this is my first time taking part in a club activity, so I might have gotten a little excited. Oh, so you never joined a club activity before? Well, I suppose I've had some experience, but I never really had the chance to properly take part in these sorts of activities. After all, as a descendant of the Timefield family, most of my free time is devoted to fencing lessons and cultivating important connections. Sounds like a typical noble lady routine, you know? The kind of thing you only ever see in movies. Sounds a bit tiring. Don't worry about me, I find this life quite fulfilling, though I do get a bit lonely sometimes. In that case, let's have a blast today and make sure Alice gets some awesome memories from her first Spook Shack team building activity. Cool! Alice and Yuzuha run toward the sea. You plan to ask Minato about the plan while building sandcastles, but he gives you a knowing look. No matter how long you work on it, your sandcastle refuses to take shape. Minato's, on the other hand, turns out unexpectedly well made. Wait, is he actually taking this seriously? After a while, he suddenly acts like he's discovered something, and calls Alice and Yuzuha over. Yuzuha, Belle and I dug up this sketchy box in the sand, and there are these two map-looking things inside. Want to take a look? Parchment. Red X marks. I see now. All the classic elements are there. Got any clues, Yuzuha? Feels like it's connected to that post I saw on the internet lately. This has got to be a treasure map. It makes me think of the ghost ship right away. Minato, Alice, did you guys see that post? Yeah, it's the only ghost story thread that's been getting traction on internet recently. But according to the internet post, there should only be one map. Let me check on my phone. Yep, but these two maps here don't match. Could one of them be fake? How about we split up and check things out? Perfect! Perfect, that'll be way more efficient. Then I'm with Minato, and you go with Alice. Let's see, which one should I take? Maybe we could ask Kama. You okay, Alice? You got a cold? Seasons changing, and Weatherand's throats tend to get a little scratchy. Anyway, Yuzuha, let's go with this map. My gut says it's the real one. Canine Theron's intuition should be pretty spot on. Alright then, I'll trust your call. Sure enough, a Spook Shack team building activity just wouldn't be complete without some ghost stories. Now I'm getting excited. Alright, remember to stay safe out there. I mean, I don't really think there are ghosts that can control people's minds, but you never know. Better safe than sorry. Now let's be sure to stay safe when I'm not there, alright? And look after Belle too. You somehow always treats me like I'm a kid. It's so frustrating. Just you wait, I'll make you see what I'm really capable of. Ghost hunting? I have PTSD from this shit, David. That's in a different game. Yuzuha and Minato head off together. Out of her sight, Minato gives you a quick, all-good gesture behind his back. That was a close call. Yuzuha's reactions were more unpredictable than I expected. Still, we managed to pull through in the end. Good thing Yuzuha didn't dig deeper. Anyway, Yuzuha seems pretty interested in this ghost story now. Let's go check on how our actors are doing with their prep. Okay. I don't know if that's what I actually want to do in terms of story progress. Because I haven't met these girls. I'm trying to find the hidden things, but I don't see anything else. Huh. Is this a different thing? Okay. Well, let's do Elman's agent story. But, well, let's take a break first. I'll be right back. Hmm. I'm back. Hello, Thro. How's it going? I feel so full of life and energy. Get some sleep. No! If I start getting some sleep so early, I might as well, like, take 3 weeks off. I don't want to take 3 weeks off. I'm not even in a rush to play this or anything else. Just don't want to to not stream. No, we're starting a new story right now. A new side story. Or are we? Did you see what they did to Hellblade 2? No. What have they done to it? Who's they? Permadeath, 7 out of 10. Oh. Is that for plat or 100%? Okay. I mean, is that the same as Hellblade 1? Well, it's harder than the original hard mode. You will die in 2 hits by regular enemies and sometimes in 1 hit by fire-breathing enemies. Honestly, this seems more forgiving than a permadeath mode on a 6 to 8 hour game is better than a permadeath trophy that they added later to The Last of Us Part 2. I'm okay with it. I'm not happy about it, but permadeath on a game that most people play is mediocre kills 99% of my desire to play it. After the first, I figure I just slog through myself since it's short, but it's with permadeath, Godspeed. Okay. Does the comments say they aren't even going to bother getting it now for the same reason? Okay. Well, it doesn't affect my wanting of it, because I still really want it, but I get it. I was probably not going to try the permadeath anyway. I thought you said you didn't let trophies push you away from playing a game, though. See it as a move to create an artificial value in a game that most people say is way too short. I'm not going to reward that behavior with a day one purchase. Okay. I mean, I understand, but it can also be the other way around. Like, like they at least try to do something, so people wouldn't be calling it not worth their time. At least you tried. I'm on the fence and barely interested. Will nudge me off the fence on the wrong side. Okay.
Mango 148主演準備完了。
助けがいるなら俺を呼べ。
まさに勝利は。
よっしゃ。
私を呼んだのに。
銃が2丁なら弾も2倍当たる。
どこ行く？
いいぞ。
勝ったらあんたのおごりだぞ。
Yeah, I guess I don't see it as cynical. I see it as they don't really know how to make a game. What would be the plan before I see you get killed in one hit and the encounters are a long slog? Much other stuff to play to bother. I'll play it when it's $20. I really want to play it. You're that Bang Boo, huh? So terrifying. When the guy said they got beaten up by a Bang Boo, I didn't believe them. Tell me, how many Bang Boo merchants have you destroyed? I don't know either. It's true, I swear, I haven't taken down a single one. I'm in charge of attendance in our gang. Forget it. It's no use asking. I'll just deal with whatever comes my way. Yeah, the first game is so great that it automatically makes me interested. Even if I end up being disappointed. Oh, you can definitely plat the first game. I did. I think I played it. I think I platinumed it on the first run, and I played it again just because I wanted to play it again. How can this be? Just a mere Bang Boo? Huh. Fine, just wait and see. You'll regret this soon enough. You're hoping for reinforcements to save you. You better give up on that idea. What? How could you? I already knew there was a fugitive. It's that second-in-command Lana, right? She probably escaped to report back, but I won't let any more bad guys slip away. When she escapes the hollow with all your ledgers, she'll be caught by the public security at the exit, thanks to the anonymous tip-off. You? Who are you? No, you can't be a Bang Boo. Someone must be remotely controlling you. There must be another soul inside you. Who knows? Anyway, after today the Black Anchor will be gone, existing only in news reports and newspapers. We did it. With just our own strength, we took down the Black Anchor stronghold. This is what I've always wanted to do. Punishing evil and promoting good with Bell. A small squad of about 5 is approaching. Probably the public security. I sent them a delayed anonymous message too. Alright, Bell and friends of Bell, we need to retreat now. Public security will handle the rest. Have attached signal tags to those broken Bang Boo merchants. Even if they can't move, they'll be quickly recovered by the Merchant Association. That's all I can do. Maybe don't say my name out loud. Next to the gangs we're arresting. Leave the hollow with Kami North. After excitedly chatting about some friends' stuff, it waves its hand as if it is a familiar routine and leaps away. Do you want to invite it to stay in the shop? It seems it won't stop until all the rosts are caught. I don't remember. I remember why, but I don't remember the day. Alright, since the Black Anchor has been wiped out, Venus's crisis should have been resolved. You should check in on her when you have the time. The Black Anchor was completely taken down. Was it public security? That's impressive. Let's just say it was. Now that it's all settled, want to join me at Port Elpis? You've been working so hard. Let me treat you to some signature fries. I love fries.
私を
いざ
勝った
俺らの
勝利を突きしろ。
任務か。
番号148主演準備完了。
触りたい。
よっしゃ。
私
銃が2丁。
触り
俺らの
長
助けがいるなら俺
何かお困りですか？
どこ行く。
番号
任務か。
突きしろ。ニトロフューエルはいかがですか。
Is my objective to do this in time or to not get hit? Both? Could I have retried?
番号148主演準備完了。
任務か。俺も連れてってくれ。
補佐に徹します。
よし。
私に命令を。出撃可能よ。
おっと、そろそろ定時かな。
What is it, bro?
何かを
助け。
勝利。
俺らの
勝ったらあんたのおごりだぞ。
いざ。
私を呼んだのに。
番号
任務か。
補佐に徹します。
何かお困りですか？
助けが。
突きしろ。
殴り。
よっしゃ。
触りたい。勝ったらあんたのおごりだぞ。
Hmm.
安
That's
心
weird.
して。もう慣れてるから。
What are you meditating about, bro? Cow. Lifelong anime? Aren't we all? Watch out, don't rush out. Ever since the etheric tower deep in this area went haywire, the frequency of ether currents crashing down around here has become terrifyingly high. Especially in open areas with no cover, make sure to dodge them. You have an umbrella? An umbrella? Yes, since the etheric tower normally has some risk of overloading, there are emergency windbreaks installed around it. From what I've observed, those people don't seem to pay much attention to the windbreaks, so they didn't bother destroying their control consoles. You can try opening the windbreaks and take cover beneath them to avoid the ether currents. Got it, leave it to me. Awesome, let's scope out the area and see if those people are as tough in combat as they act. Aha. You attempt to operate a device that resembles a windbreak console. It works smoother than you expected. The airdrop crate drops on the ground looking intact. What the fuck? Am I not under the thing? The protection? What the fuck?
どこもかしこも穴だらけ。逃げるな。
Well, it keeps going back and forth. This is why I have Caesar. Didn't they recommend a fire character for this? Fire physical? You give me electrical enemies?
心配しなくてもめちゃくちゃ痛いぞ。我あるところすなわち。すなわち。
I missed the combo. But why?
あんたに決めたぞ。
覚醒するぜ。
Jeez. These guys are really out to get me, huh? The universe is out to get me. Is the idea that I just run around and make this thing kill the enemies for me? Because I feel constantly targeted. I think so. Hey, don't get close to the important strategic materials. Step back. Put away your weapon or I'll open fire. Is the box next to you the important strategic materials? That's not something you should be asking. This area, it's our boss's turf. You might act tough, but you're no match for our boss. He's not around here now, so run away while you can. Thanks for the heads up. That's more like it. What are you still doing here? You don't look like someone from the outer ring, so just steer clear of trouble. Actually, I'm using a character from the outer ring. Right over there. Can I take a look? Made to play tough, huh? I see. Taste our latest weapon then. Don't risk your neck for some friend's favor or something that you shouldn't be coveting. Keep that in mind for your next life. Hey, what's with the smirk? I'm sorry, but you're funny. Damn. Not only did he get destroyed by me, he got hit by lightning. Splendid. Even though we haven't found that boss, we didn't know we're on their tactical mechs. How are you? You didn't get hurt by those etheric currents, right? No worries, I'm good. That's good, all thanks to you. Their leaders probably holed up somewhere else in this area. Most likely deep within the park where the etheric tower is located. I'll catch you later once I figured out their moves. Alright. Cool. I like the rally missions. I still like the rally missions. You're here. The fries will take a little longer. The staff is still frying them. How's your injury? It aches slightly when I stretch, but I went to the hospital and they said it's nothing serious. You went to the hospital? I didn't think it was necessary, but my mom dragged me there as soon as she found out. She even scolded me, saying, "You're so good at taking care of others, but not yourself." By the way, I checked out room 302. It's nice, but the rent is way too high. Housing on 6th Street is much more expensive than here. The landlord said he'd pay the rent himself. I told Venus about the conditions that landlord proposed. Guaranteed that Pika won't go up to the 2nd floor. Forget it. Ever since Pika found Mochi, they've been inseparable. Wherever Mochi goes, Pika follows to stand guard. Keep Pika downstairs? I just can't. I'll stay here for now, and when I've saved enough, I'll move to 6th Street. You're always busy fixing problems and cleaning up messes. It's hard to save money. It's just a temporary setback. Once the proxies grow and become as skilled as you, I will ride on their coattails and start making easy money. I just hope when the time comes you'll still remember me, your rookie mentor, and won't abandon me for veteran information brokers just because you've made a name for yourselves. Never. I'll always remember that you got kicked for me. Haha, forget those embarrassing moments of mine. Instead, you should remember my highlight moments when I was helping rookies. That was a highlight moment. Is that so? So you continue chatting about everything other than proxy work with Venus, munching on fries as you talk. Your bond seems to grow even closer. Okay. Do you believe in prophecies? What kind of prophecy? Recently I received a prophecy. It says that I'll drown in the sea near Port Elpis soon. Well, maybe don't go near it. Do you believe it? Of course, I could casually brush it off and say prophecies are just nonsense. This time is different. This prophecy will definitely come true. After all, the last prophecy from the same seer already took away one of my very important friends. Is it time to prepare? You seem quite eager, almost like you're about to sell me a graveyard. Fine, even though I'm about to drown, if some strange twist of fate keeps me alive, I'll gladly accept it. As for you, you're the key to whether I encountered something strange. The prophecy mentioned that too? Not exactly. I just need someone to help me check for any safety hazards around Port Elpis. According to the prophecy, right now around Port Elpis, whether it's the ships leaving port, the old, dilapidated paths, or the fog that blurs one's vision, all of these could put my life in danger. This guy saw Final Destination and took it seriously? I think so. That's terrifying. Would you be willing to help me figure out how I'll drown? Which dangers could make the prophecy come true? This sounds weird. Neon leaves, seemingly weighed down by worries. What a strange client. But since he's worried about so many strange things, I'll go ask the sailors first. I bet it's Officer Mew Mew that's gonna do it. What's up? Under what circumstances could someone fall overboard from a ship? What a strange question. If someone jumps from the ship into the sea, they'll fall overboard. Whether it's because of rough seas causing the ship to sway, poor visibility in the dark, or a sea creature grabbing them by the back of the neck. Or are you asking about an accident that could still happen, even when everyone is following the safety rules? We're talking about this area. Well, near Port Elpis, the waves tend to be mild and the lights on the shore are quite bright. Of course there's some sea fog occasionally, but it's not a big deal. Besides, the sailors all know how to use the safety equipment on the ship, like life jackets and lifeboats. I have a friend. The prophecy's involved. Does that mean we've entered another world? That's right. Mermaids, calypso, sirens, and other mythical creatures with fishtails or feathers try to lure humans into the sea. Wait, although I don't know why your friend would think that way. Accidental drowning incidents should be pretty rare, right? At least I've never encountered one myself. That's not a reason to violate maritime safety rules. 2 years ago, when I was still working on a cargo ship, there was a time... It's a long story, forget it. Anyway, this area is considered to have a very good reputation among shipping companies, so your friend doesn't need to worry too much. It's hard to say for sure, but what if he hears whispers from the deep sea? Conversation took a strange turn. It's time to go back and tell Neon what we've just learned. Wait, why are you going along with Neon's nonsense? The simplest way to avoid falling overboard is to stay off ships entirely. Not waste time reading Port Elpis' accident logs. I'll talk to him now. Now, do you think somewhere around here there's a chance that one day I might accidentally board a huge ship and then somehow fall off its edge into the sea and drown? As long as you're not looking for trouble, the probability is basically 0. Is that right? Then what if one day I'm walking by the sea or fishing or just enjoying the seaside view, suddenly a gust of strange wind blows me into the sea and I drown? What's the probability of that happening? You sound like you're hoping for it. Of course not. My dear, ever so reliable friend, could you go around and ask the fisherman how things are here? Oh boy. What's up? Push this guy into the water, yes. Hey, Munchus. Turns out the danger was me all along. Fishing safety hazards at Port Elpis. Wait, are you saying your friend thinks he'll go fishing on a sunny day and somehow end up drowning? That friend of yours can't be... Why does your look feel oddly sympathetic right now? Haha, just kidding. But this is indeed one of the best harbors for fishing in New Eridu. Even though most of the old Port Elpis got swallowed by the hollow. The water depth here is still perfect for rebuilding docks. Plus, with the nearby offshore wind farms and scenic walkways, it's far from becoming some desolate abandoned port. When the waves are strong or the weather is heavy, the nearby docks and passages are closed. There will be an announcement before it shuts down. Whenever the docks shut down for emergencies, public security sends patrol boats to ensure everyone returns safely. They also patrol regularly to prevent some tourists like your friend imagines from getting stuck on the rocks. As long as you exercise caution, fishing around here doesn't usually lead to extreme situations, like being swept away by the waves. If you're still concerned, ask McDunn. He knows everything about the torch-lit lighthouse. I see. I'm on it. Why are we indulging this guy? Today's wind speed isn't suitable for putting out to sea. Nearby boat rentals will be suspended. Sorry for the inconvenience. Safety hazards at Port Elpis. Of course, neither the Torchlit Lighthouse nor the Port Trail is completely free of hazards, but during my time as a lighthouse keeper, no serious safety accidents have ever happened around here. Except for one time. Can you tell me more about that? I can only remember that kid who would always greet me before going out to sea. I think his name was Neon? When did I meet them? It's already been 2 years since he and his friend drowned in the surrounding waters. That's definitely not something you or your friends will encounter. You kids, instead of meeting trouble halfway, you should just follow the safety rules. It was another ghost. Neon drowned in the sea 2 years ago. Or was it someone with the same name? Was it a prophecy or something that actually happened? But everyone says the area around the port is safe. Let's first talk to the person who doesn't seem like a ghost. So have you found any clues about me drowning in a few days? Stop saying ominous things. In that case, I can rest assured and go out to sea, right? Wait, what? You're still going out to sea? Well, the great prophet warned me about the possibility of drowning near Port Elpis. They also revealed the only way to break this grim fate, and that is... sail the destined path, chasing a glimmer of hope as radiant as the rising sun. Whether it's the arbor walkways, the lighthouse, or even going out to sea, it's perfectly safe, right? So, what's there to worry about? Anyway, thank you. Now I'm going to review my destined course again. Hey, hold on. This prophecy said, and then the end that MacDunn mentioned. Seriously, where on the sea would you even find a glimmer of hope? If anything, staying clear of it is probably the smartest thing to do. Feels like Nia is hiding something from me. If there's time, I should come back here tomorrow. Wasn't it you who mentioned it before? What's going on? You said a friend of yours was very worried that a prophecy about him would come true and he would fall into the sea and drown. Do you remember that? This morning a young fellow rented a boat and went out to sea and he hasn't returned yet. I remember he was wearing a shirt with numbers on it. Was that your friend? It's him? That's right. He has been out at sea, far exceeding the sightseeing boat's single-trip time limit. You still remember what I said? As long as you follow the safety rules, you won't encounter any so-called accidents in the harbor. He's clearly broken the rules now. I'll take a look around here. You go find the ship owner and ask about the situation. Ian really is hiding something. Ah, he's on the other side. One more mission. Is it Minerva? Have you done Minerva? Oh, you left her for last. Okay. Does it have to be the last? Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts there. Are you here to rent a boat? Oh, I remember him. Of course I do. He came by earlier and rented a boat, saying he wanted to explore the sea by himself and didn't need our people to go with him. Good luck, man. She can be pretty tough. He has already been at sea for a long time. Really? Let me check the logs. His trip has already exceeded the allowed duration for the sightseeing boats. Don't worry, every boat here is equipped with a tracking system. I can find his location. The ship owner carefully searches the coordinates of each vessel. No, the boat has stopped. Its stationary coordinates are at the edge of the hollow. Give me the coordinates, I'll go find them. Ugh. I thought I had a mobile thing here. Mobile HDD.
こいつで
似たらし
おい
今度は
1匹2準備完了
いいぞ。
勝ったら触りと
Nice.
任務か。
番号1
な
何かお困りです
Ether.
か必ず任務を達成します 承知しました
腕が鳴るぜ
Hmm. Whoa.
めんどいな
Thank you for coming to save me. You're affected by corruption. So it was you. I was wondering who would know I was here. Thought I was going to stay in this hollow forever with this letter. Jan is clutching in his hand a piece of paper as yellow and brittle as the one you saw earlier. May I take a look at this? And this, well, there's nothing much to see anyway. Actually, I just thought I was never going to get out. But I happened to find some paper and a pen in the container, so I wrote down some silly things. Found a pen and paper in the container. Want to see it, then go ahead. Whether it was the writer's overwhelming sorrow or the agony they were enduring as they wrote, the last line of the letter was nearly visible through the paper. Oh, I wish I could see you again. The writer is Nyan the client. Even took a moment to write this letter of farewell just now. Just feel a bit embarrassed. How can someone say they want to find hope, and yet after being stuck in the hollow just a short time, they're already written their will? I'm kind of a timid person, you know. I'm afraid of prophecies, of the harbor and of the hollow. I've been fussing since earlier, and I apologize for being such a bother. It's clearly handwriting from many years ago. I didn't write this will at all. Seems like I've met a proxy who's not easy to pull. Anyway, thank you for the rescue. As for other things, I'll explain to you later. Holy damage, Caesar. What is this? Oh. How did you end up in the hall? Right, weren't you just out sightseeing? Then why do you have... Ship owner pauses abruptly. He looks closely at Leon's face. So you are a friend of Neon? Yep. Who exactly is Neon? I know who you are. You know exactly why Neon didn't come back, right? You're here for... This peculiar Neon slowly unfolds a notebook in front of the ship owner, revealing a page filled with route coordinates. I know what you're going to ask. But just now McDunn mentioned, a young man said he's going to drown in the water near Port Elpis. It's me, and it's also Neon. You still remember the incident report, don't you? Rough seas detected near Port Elpis, unable to guide the way due to faulty lighthouse signals. A crew member fell overboard, but no rescue was dispatched in time. This is what you all said was the reason for Neon's drowning. Wait, stop talking. You've been in the hollow for too long. Let me take you to the hospital first to check for corruption. We can talk about this later once you're better. The ship owner helps Neon leave first. You might need certain things. I'll go back and organize them. It'll probably take all night. You're here. Who on earth is Neon? It's me. Sorry, I got too excited. About 2 years ago, Neon, a friend of mine, went to sea with a cargo ship and never came back. I waited for a long time only to receive an accident report stating that he unfortunately drowned due to his own negligence. The shipping company also said that he was just a part-time crew member on that trip, and they offered compensation only out of humanitarianism. I'm sorry? At that time I didn't have any evidence and I was too sad, so I just wanted to try to forget everything. Neon stares at the sea, falling silent. But one evening as I was walking alone by the seaside, the sea wind was so strong. I wanted to ask Nian if he could go out and eat hot pot with me and bring me a thick coat while he was at it. Actually, I still can't accept that Nian has forever left this world. So I decided to take his name. This way, Nian can continue to walk the sea breeze, put on a thick coat, and go eat hot pot. That's idiotic. And I should never let the incident report, which is clearly full of nonsense, continue to cover up the truth. I must uncover the truth myself. A lot of sailors at Port Elpis have seen me before. I didn't want to draw their attention, so I made up a clumsy excuse and asked you to investigate for me instead. Let's go ask the ship owner. Sure, let's go. What lucky coin? Useless stuff. It's been a week already and still nothing. What lucky coin? Oh, right on time. I got no idea how I'm going to tell Feng about this. Anyway, please help me give this back to him. Said he found a lucky coin while fishing, and with it he managed to catch 3 big fish. One of them, in fact, was so rare that even the rest of us had never seen it in the harbor before. He was kind enough to give me his lucky coin, and I stuck it to my fishing rod, but now it's been a week already, and yet Grandpa Goose's fishing bucket is as empty as ever. It's enough to make someone like me doubt that the coin is pinching all my luck. If it wasn't for the fact that Feng's a good kid. Please, can you help me? Help return this so-called lucky charm to him. Perhaps I can catch myself a whopper without having to rely on his luck. I'll give it to him. Give it to him. The experienced fisher like myself doesn't need any coin to bring me luck. Well, I want the coin. You're here. This is everything I could compile about that incident 2 years ago. We were following the company's latest route, setting out from Port Elpis. The sea mist that day didn't meet safety standards for departure. Yet the shipping company insisted. The cargo was urgent and the client had shown enough sincerity to demand we set sail immediately. Not long after we left port, a piece of cargo fell into the sea. Following protocol, we reported it to the company. They told us it belonged to an important client, and we had to retrieve it at all costs. Since the vessel couldn't change course, Nian and another crew member volunteered to take a small boat and recover the cargo. Despite the mist, we trusted the newly confirmed route and thought it would be fine, so we let them go. Soon after continuing our journey, we discovered that the adjacent companion hollow had expanded into a section of the route. We had no choice but to reroute and speed up to avoid the danger zone. Once the mist cleared, I dispatched 3 small boats to search where Nian and the other crew members had gone. However, his voice grows quieter, laden with guilt, as he bows his head. I knew it. The company was fully aware that the departure time, cargo load, and route verification all violated the public securities regulations. They didn't want to face the immense cost of following proper protocol to search the hollow for the missing crew. Instead, they threatened us, ordered everyone to stay silent, and labeled their disappearance as an accidental drowning. Before long, I quit my previous job and have been making a living here, relying on a few small sightseeing boats. If you want justice, I can testify for you. Testify? After 2 years? How timely of you. I'm sorry, I just... Take back your apology. When the day comes that I need you to testify in court, I hope your guilt will still push you to recount everything exactly as it happened. Over 2 years ago. The floating river under Sea Wing shipping, right? This is what McDonough was talking about. Yep. First setting sail, they had already reported their departure, return schedule, en route to the lighthouse. Although they likely altered the company records after the incident, the lighthouse archives still show the original data, which confirms they didn't adjust their route based on the updated Companion Hollow expansion info. I've also collected weather records from that day. Everything's ready. How did you... It's not like I've got some photographic memory or psychic abilities. The ship owner mentioned this to me a long time ago. I figured these documents would only be useful in your hands. The statute of limitations for that incident hasn't expired yet, so you're ready to take Sea-Wing shipping to court, right? Yep. With the evidence you and the ship owner gave me, I can now prove that 2 years ago, Sea-Wing shipping, without adjusting the course based on the influence of the Companion Hollow Zone, instructed the floating river to set sail in foggy weather when it was not advised. When the crew entered the hollow while attempting to save the cargo, they concealed the truth from public security to avoid rescue costs. Everything was completely against the rules. They should be held responsible for Nian. Okay, is there anything else you need help with? Maybe I still need more witnesses. I'll ask the ship owner. I can be your witness. Contact me anytime if you need me. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I was so caught up in this matter that I didn't properly thank you. If it weren't for you, I would have already been buried with the stuff that Nian left behind in the hollow. I wouldn't have had a chance to seek justice. I wonder what color and shape of ethereal I would have been turned into. If you want, let's talk about Nian. Where should I begin? Nian and I were both children of sailors, and we grew up together by the arbor. Our parents were always busy, so we stuck together. No matter how tired we were from playing all day, we never forgot to draw the heavy curtains shut before bed. Otherwise, we'd be woken up by the guiding lights soon enough. Though honestly, even the curtains couldn't help much. Our parents often didn't get home until late at night, waking us up anyway. Until that one time. Darkness consumed the old port, and the lights that used to brighten the bay each night were never seen again. Our parents didn't come home that night, or any night after, to turn on the lights in the living room. You could call it unlucky, I suppose, but back then those tragedies felt as common as the catch hauled in by fishing boats. Vast, mundane, and all over New Eridu. Compared to others, at least, we still had each other. Or rather, at least I had him. His companionship was my last ray of hope. Until 2 years ago, my last ray of hope extinguished. You already know that the so-called prophecy was entirely made up by me, but sailing along a predetermined course to find a ray of hope, as bright as the sunrise, was indeed my unrealistic secret expectation. Rather than being repeatedly knocked down by the same question to which I could not find an answer, where did Nian go, I decided to grasp the final clue and set off to find him, no matter where it would lead me. Sorry, you've had to put up with so much. Starting with my ramblings about drowning in the sea. Really, I've been such a hassle. You won't actually... Of course not, the dead is dead. I can discern where the real world is. Besides, he died in the hollow. If he had drowned in the sea, I would have never be able to see him again. Right? Anyway, once everything with Sea-Wing shipping is settled, I plan to leave this port behind and take in all the places we dreamed of. Nian will live well. Who am I supposed to give the coin to? No one. So yeah, what is this? What happened? So I should do this first. Coffee's rich and all, but everything in moderation. For your health's sake, come back tomorrow, yeah? What? There was something on your head, like you wanted to talk to me. She blink. Never seen these two out and about. Yuzu and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic Ware, seemingly engaged in an animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats.
アキラくんにリンちゃん、ちょっと聞きたいんだけどさ、夏って言ったら何を思い浮かべる？夏って言ったらやっぱりバカンスでしょ。可愛い水着を着て海で思いっきり遊んだら1年で最高の思い出になること間違いなし。
僕もリンと同じことを考えていたよ。去年の夏はうちの店で友達と過ごしたけれど、海辺で過ごすバカンスも魅力的だからね。
なるほどなるほど。去年の夏にちょっとした心残りありっと。じゃあ今年こそは思いっきり楽しむチャンスだよ。絶対興味あると思うんだ。ってことは何かイベントでもあるの
Yuzu flashes a slightly smug smile. Alice, right on cue, pulls out 2 paper tickets from her pocket, blushing as she hands them over.
アキラ、リン、この間の事件は2人のおかげで解決できたのだわ。このリゾート無料招待券は私とゆずはからのささやかな感謝の印。ぜひ受け取って。ちょうど学校もお休みだから私たちとマナとも行くよ。一緒に怪談やテイスト満載の最高に楽しい夏を。
So I should have done this before the other thing I did.
やったー、リゾートの招待券だって。お兄ちゃんと私で遠慮なくもらうね。
君たちには感謝しないと。ちなみに怪談やテイストの夏とは具体的にどういうことだい？やっぱり怪談がつきものなんだろうか。
そんなことしたらアリスにまた怒られちゃうもん。ビーチを裸足でお散歩して波の感触を楽しんだり、椅子に寝っ転がって日光浴したり、夜になったら大輪の花火を眺めてとか、そんな感じ。それって普通にバカンスじゃない？怪談やテイストはあんまない気がするけど。それはゆずはが言うテイストというのは、私たちがこのリゾートを見つけた過程に由来するのだわ。怪談屋の掲示板にそこを紹介する投稿があったから。
ああ、やはり怪談絡みと思った方が良さそうだな。怪談屋の投稿が発端なら 普通のリゾート地なわけないだろ。
まあね。でもアリスと下見に行ったけど変な雰囲気じゃなかったよ。インターノットにはいろいろ噂があったけどほとんどデマなんじゃないかな。ゆずはの言う通り変なところはなかったのだわ。やけに人が少なかったことを除けばサービスも雰囲気も良かったもの。
うん、アリスがそう言うならきっと大丈夫なんだろう。僕はその手の話があまり得意じゃないからね。リン、帰ったら水着に袖を通してみたらどうだい？
水着だけじゃなくて着替えとかカメラとかバカンスに必要なものは一通り持ってきてね。リゾートが丸々貸し切りなんて機会そうそうないんだから。ちょっと待って、丸々貸し切りってリゾートを全部？そっか、言ってなかったね。このリゾート客足がいまいちって聞いたから私たち怪談屋で交渉してみたんだけど、なんと超格安でしばらく運営を任せてくれることになったんだ。もちろん怪談屋がここで積み立ててきた活動資金を動員してね。ここ最近だと一番お得な取引だったかな。
とんでもないな。なるほど、怪談屋テイストだ。
ゆずはが交渉をまとめてきた時は私も正直驚いたのだわ。でも最近はいろいろあったしちょっとくらい気分転換しなくちゃ。とりあえずリゾートの場所はノックノックに送ったからね。向こうで水着のゆずはとアリスがお出迎えしちゃうよ。でも私今年の水着はまだ買って。安心して、アリスの分もゆずはが選んどいたから。本当になんだかちょっと不安なのだわ。じゃあ私もお兄ちゃんと荷造りしに帰るね。またリゾートでね。
We picked our swimsuits, gadgets, and essentials in record time using the address Yuzuha gave us. We drove out to the seaside resort in the Throne Quarter. There's Montero goes to Phoenix Town. Yeah, which is why I had to try it more than once. Oh, Weiss is wearing a different outfit. I don't have it yet. Weiss, Bill, you're here. So, what do you think? This is the place Alice and I fell in love with, the Fantasy Resort. Not much of a crowd here, but the view's pretty sweet, right? You guys must have checked into the hotel by now. How are the rooms? Nice and clean? Did you really rent out this whole place? Well, we'll be in charge around here for a while. Don't worry, the place will still run as usual. It's all possible thanks to Alice, who contributed a whopping 88% of the event budget for Spook Shack. Why 88%? That's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that. Alright, stop teasing Alice. Did you all bring your swimsuits like we planned? Got it with me. Let's head to the changing room and get into our swimsuits. Then we'll go meet the manager here together. Wait a second, Yuzuha. The swimsuit you picked out for me is kinda, how do I put it, a bit too revealing. Don't worry, I spent ages picking this out at Lumina Square. It's gonna be super cute. Come on, let's go try these on. Weiss, Belle, catch you guys later. Yuzuha pushes Alice away. You grab your swimsuits and head to the changing room.
夏って感じの天気バカンス日和ってやつ
So I did get it.
ユズハ
アリス早く来なってどうかしら
So I didn't need to complete the event. Oh, it's pretty cute. Can I selfie? I can. Huh? I don't know why the game doesn't let you take selfies when you're controlling other characters. So this place is naturally empty, huh? That's... I like it. Anyway, I'm pretty sleepy again, so I think I'm gonna go. But I'm happy, I unlocked the swimsuit outfit. Or summer outfit, I guess, that's more accurate. Can I take a selfie with my bros? Alright, well, I'll be back tomorrow with more of this, and we'll probably do this one. Since it's summer and all, it's appropriate. Goodbye, good night, and good luck, Cyan.